Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. I say the things on here nobody dares say. Don't forget to click the link in the comments section. It's pinned. That'll take you straight to my sponsors, Human Nutrients. Also, feel free to jump on Porky's International YouTube. That's our sister channel. Give it a like and subscribe and let me know what you think. Right. These people here, Bombay Dave, aka Dave Caldwell, Judge Jordan, aka Simon Jordan, Superbean, aka Adam Smith, the disappearing man, Tony Bellew, the Gad, Gareth A. Davis, Darren Barker, company man. Right. What is it with these people that they feel the need to every single day go on the same YouTube channels? It's like a rotation system. I've been studying it now for a couple of days. What happens is when anybody says anything, the big two top promoters, Bricktop and Eddie Hills, the 7-0 Iceman from Billericay, 5 on Button Moon, by the way. Only footage we've got is him knocking Spotty Frank about. They feel the need to go into battle, don't they? We've had it since Eubank said what he said about the ambulance knackers. They've all come out, aren't they? Sermons, Sunday sermons, Monday mass, Titty Tuesday, and the Wendy Wank. Do you know what I mean? This is what we're up against here. Absolutely unbelievable. This shows you the power of these promoters, right? We've got Adam Bean, Adam Smith, aka Superbean. We're talking about the ex head honcho of Sky Sports. He's had a big fall from grace. He's just one of the liquor squad now, isn't he? They're even doing interviews with him now while he's driving his car. What is going on here? Anybody who's got half a brain can see that Eubank's just winding him up. It's against the law to stop a blue light ambulance. It's a criminal offence. Now, Eubank is just trolling, isn't he? That's all he's doing. But technically, they're all friends, aren't they? They're all trying to get to the same spot. Now, Bricktop's come out and he said if he were Robert Smith, he'd be taking action now. We've not heard anything. That's because they're all in on it. And all these fines they keep handing out, does that money really reach the board of control? I'm not even sure if these people are paying fines. I mean, what person in his right mind would want to pay hundreds of thousands just for not making weight by half a pound or whatever it were, a pound or whatever it was? It's absolutely shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking, but it's boxing, isn't it? And this is what we're up against at the moment, aren't we now? We've got the same old people with access, right? It's like a little club, isn't it? This little club that all do as they're told, right? And Judge Jordan, aka Simon Jordan, the Gad, Jug Ears Oliver, Spencer Oliver, Bellew, Barker, they're all in the little club, aren't they? Puppy Parsons, Umar IFL, Umar, Coogan, all of them are in a little club. They all do views, so they all put out propaganda. And it's all designed to get everybody's money and narrate a story that leads to pay-per-view money, subscriptions. It's absolutely shocking what's gone on, what's going off, and it's killing the sport. All these influencer fights and fighters, 50-year-old, 45-year-old, some nearly 60-year-old, wanted to go on big massive shows and sell their arseholes. And these people, and it's bollocks. They absolutely, they absolutely know it's poppycock. Absolute poppycock. But they're that wrapped up in themselves and their own self-importance and trying to nick a few quid that they can't see that they're harming the sport. They're harming the sport. These people were all behind Jake Paul coming into boxing. Do we remember what Juggy Oliver said? When he were involved with it from beginning, wasn't he? He made a few quid out of it, didn't you, Juggies? You know what I'm on about. They were saying things like, Jake Paul in the sport of boxing is fantastic for the sport. All these fans that are watching Jake Paul, these millions of subscribers, it'll all trickle down to small hall shows. That's what you said, didn't you, Juggies, 5 years ago? And what did I say? I said it's a load of knackers. It won't happen. So Eddie Hill's come out and he said, look, if we're selling out Manchester Arena with 20,000 fans, then they're all teeny boppers cheering for Jake Paul and KSI, we only need a small percentage of them fans and all them buying it on pay-per-view to tune into boxing. They even put Billy Joe Saunders in a world title fight on the undercard of some of these shows. But it didn't happen, did it? And it's just gone from bad to worse. Now it's a free-for-all now, isn't it? An absolute free-for-all. But who's going to be held accountable when these people head for the hills? When there's nothing left of the sport? Matchroom are already looking to bail out. They're already looking to get out. That's it. Once Joshua's done, all the roof will cave in and they'll motor on. And who'll be left to pick up the pieces? Hey? Have you seen the state of small hall shows? Go and have a look at Mark Bateson's next show. Go and have a look at the rankings of all the men on the show. We've got 24 fighters on that show. 16 of them are ranked outside the top 1,000. It's a bag of shit. Nobody's saying a word. They were slagging Dennis Hobson for some of the BoxRec average rankings for his shows. But look at the state of some of these others. Hey? Small hall is dead. Deadbeats. Who's going to pick up the pieces? These people are causing the problems. Your Superbeans, your Gads, your Jordans, Juggies, Olivers, Eddie Hills, all of them. Barkers, Bellews. They're causing problems. I can't believe it. And nobody's saying anything. This shows you the power of these promoters. Best thing about it is everybody knows what's going on, but nobody wants to say a word. Horsecock. What you're coming out in interviews on that Coppers channel, Boxing King Media, is not what you're saying behind the scenes to your circle. You should be embarrassed, Horsecock. Absolutely embarrassed. I noticed that they all keep hammering Adrian Mowell. What do we think to that? They all keep sticking knifing on him, don't they? Hey, well, he's got free boxing on BBC Two. It's Big Freeze is going to fight for British title. He'll knock that Jamie TKV out. Big Freeze. He'll spark him. Big Freeze is on comeback trail. Big Freeze by KO for me. It's Big Freeze. In other news, Derek Chisora is in his final fight in Manchester, apparently, we're hearing, on a Bricktop show. It's his final fight, his 50th, but let's have it right. His last 12 fights, every single one of them, he's been retiring. He's retired more times than Frank Sinatra. He will be back after his 50th. Then it'll be his 51st, his 52nd, and his 53rd. You know, just keep going on and on and on and on. That's what it'll be. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, isn't it? In other more news, can Max Kellerman stop giving Mayweather Crawford airtime? You cock! Max Kellerman, you cock! Stop going on about it. Have you got no to talk about? Do you know what I mean? Fabio Wardley. I like him, Fabio Wardley. He comes across good, doesn't he? He's got dynamite in his fists. Fabio Wardley, in my opinion, absolutely lights Joseph Parker up. Joseph Parker may come across as a nice guy. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about that? He's been spoon-fed his last 6 fights. Old shot fighters, old men, and stiffs journeymen. That's what he's been spoon-fed. When Fabio Wardley gets his hands on him, he'll light him up. Get ready. Moses Itoma. He's ranked WBO #1. So why are they looking to spoon-feed him? Why are the WBO not looking to strip Usyk or make him fight? Eh? What is going on there? And as for Usyk, why would he want to fight MMA with Jake Paul? It's absolute craziness what's gone on. He's going to spoil his legacy. This is what money does to you, you know. Money makes you do crazy things. We're creatures of habit, aren't we, anyway? But look at how these people lose their minds. They lose the shit, don't they, over a few quid? If Usyk does that, I'm going to give my Usyk hoodie away. Absolute weapon if he does that. If he gives that Jake Paul a payday, I'll be shocked and I'll be devastated. Man like that, Usyk, giving him a payday. Do me a favour. Is this where we're at now? Boxing 101. Yeah, I mean, we've already got Jake Paul, a cruiserweight, fighting Tank Davis. Could you imagine Holyfield getting in with Ricky Burns? A cruiserweight in with Ricky Burns? I know that Jake Paul's not Holyfield, is he? But he's a cruiserweight who can bang a bit. Why would you put him in with a lightweight? What's going on there? Somebody's going to end up on slab here. Nobody wants to say anything, do they? They're all putting their heads down and getting on with it. All roads lead to Saudi, don't they? Or big fights, you know, influencer fights. They are killing the sport. Look at the state of small all. Nobody wants to say anything, do they? Nobody's saying anything, are they, on TalkSport about small all boxing? But let me tell you this. Once a small all fight's been on, you don't get to see the rankings on the listings on BoxRec when you press event. But before the fight, all the rankings are laid next to them. Go have a look at Mark Bateson's next show. Nothing personally against Mark Bateson, but look at the state of that show. They're picking at the bones. We've got fighters in Barnsley having to fight mates out the gym just to get out there. What's going on here? What is going on? We've just had Johnny Fisher, a.k.a. Elmer Fudd, and the Lazy Rhino, a.k.a. Dave Allen, headlining. Oh, my God. On a Matchroom show. Where are we going here with this? Nobody's saying anything, are they? I pointed out the other day that Crusher Ben is ranked WBC #4 at welterweight. He's not had a fight at welterweight in 3.5 years. He's ranked #1 with light middleweight, £154 on BoxRec. Ranked #1. He's had 2 fights against 2 journeyman. His last fight were at middleweight. He's now fighting at middleweight in November. He's not even ranked by middleweights in any governing bodies. Nobody's saying a word, are they? Nobody's saying, oh my God. Callum Smith. What about him? Callum Smith has had 5 fights in 5 years since Canelo done him. 5 fights in 5 years. He's not active, is he? Oh, God, look at this here as well. Superbean's piped up with another interview now on YouTube. Sticking it to Eubank, saying those comments, we can't have that in the sport and blah-de-blah. Oh, my God. Saying the bad comments about border control and Eddie Hills. They're all in on it. Ben and Eubank are mates. They're lapping the whole way to the bank. It's all designed to take your money. What are you boxing fans going to do about it? Hey, what are you going to do about it? Hey? What Adam Smith, a.k.a. Superbean, the man that beat cancer, he's like Superman, isn't he? Superbean. What Superbean needs to do, he needs to come out and tell us why Sky got rid of him after 29 years. I want to try different things. I'm looking for pastures new. He still ended up doing the same thing. Superbean, why don't you come out and tell us you were in debt massively and loan sharks were coming to Sky for you? Why don't you tell the truth? We know who bailed you out. Why don't you tell the truth? You were moonlighting doing darts commentary and horse racing to pay your gambling debts. Come and tell the truth, Superbean, and tell us all about that cancer story that's a load of bollocks. Nobody wants to question him on that, do they? It took him about 2.5 years to come out and give us half a story. Absolute knackers. Knackers chatters. A man corrupted by boxing people. Started out at Sky, a square bear. It were corrupted down the line. What you, Superbean? In my opinion. In fact, I know he were. But it is what it is. Once you've got big gambling problems like that, you can't be in a position at Sky where you're handing out slots to people because you're vulnerable. That's why they said, get gone. Nobody's saying a word. Nobody's saying a word, are they? Unbelievable. It is what it is. And on that note, I'm out of here. The lot of them. Absolute shocking. Absolute shocking. But it is what it is, isn't it? The lot of them are all in on this intense beef and absolute bullshit. But as I said before, and I'll say it again, Eubank and Ben, the mates. They are mates. Unbelievable. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. All right, don't forget to click on link. Take you straight to my sponsors, Human Nutrients. They are smashing it at the moment. Pop, pop, bang. Go on, booyaka. Adam Smith. You know you're full of it. Absolute full of it. How do you look in the mirror at night, Superbean, eh? How do you look in the mirror? You know, lad. You know. You're told to go out there and paper over the cracks. That's all you are. You're now a gopher for promoters. And look at it like this, though, Superbean. Do you remember when you and Eddie Hills had your knees firmly pressed on Bricktop's neck? You all remember that, don't you? When Box Nation were going under. You all had your knees on his neck. And now look here, hanging off Bricktop's every word, eh? You've been greased, eh? 29 years at Sky and they never gave you the send-off. They gave Dave Clark one, though, didn't they? Come and tell the truth. Come on, Porky's Corner and unburden yourself, Superbean. You're a liar. If not, take legal action against me. Here's my email, porkycorner@mail.com. My solicitor will be waiting. She's called Celia. Go on, pop, pop, bang. Go on, booyaka. Lot of them absolute shithouses, born liars. And they tell me John Fury's a liar. Oh, my God. The sport's infested with them.